welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Steph and this is my au pair series where I am making videos leading up to and during my time in America as an au pair. This is the 7th video in my series and it is going to be a Q&A. I asked over on my Instagram if anyone had any questions regarding my au pair year, becoming an au pair, anything au pair related, and I got a few questions through, so I thought I would answer them here. So the first question is there something you wish you had been told before applying? It costs quite a lot of money to become an au pair and I wasn't expecting that before I applied. I was just expecting to pay the fee and that's kind of it. So yeah, that's about it really, but it's fine, it's worth it. Next question is, any good advice for people wanting to become an au pair? Just know that it's about looking after children and working over in America. It's not all about travelling. My other piece of advice is to be open-minded. This is all a whole new experience. It's a crazy experience. There's a whole roller coaster of emotions that you go through from start A to B all the way through. It's like this. And so you have to be open-minded about choosing a family, about leaving home, becoming part of a new lifestyle, accepting new rules, everything. You have to be open-minded. I think one of the main things is being open-minded and willing to accept changes. That's a big thing when becoming an au pair. Okay, next question. What do you get paid as an au pair? So with cultural care, you get $195.75 a week. And that is for you to do whatever you want with. You can save it, you can go out and spend it on clothes, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. But you are recommended to save at least $20 a week for your taxes, because every, I think it's April, you pay taxes. How does your schedule look? So my schedule is a bit up in the air at the moment. There's a couple of things going on and things have changed a little bit. My host mum is going back to work now, whereas before she was a stay-at-home mum. So I'm going to be needed probably a little bit more than I would have if she was at home. So yeah, but roughly my schedule's going to be getting up in the morning, helping the kids get up ready, and then if it's summer time, I'll spend the day with them, take them to the pool, to the park, to the zoo, play around the house, do loads of activities, take them to like swim class and stuff. And then if it's term time, obviously I take them to school and playgroup, and then in the evening help them get ready for bed and stuff. But I do have my evenings and weekends off, so I just do Monday to Friday, and then I have Friday evening to Monday morning off. So I'm going to be using that time to travel and spend time with my friends and just see as much of America as I can. My host mum is amazing and is so open to me travelling and having fun. So yeah, she's amazing. That's kind of roughly what my schedule looks like, but me and my host mum will sit down every like Friday evening or Sunday evening and go through the schedule for the next week so that we all know what's happening, what time we're starting, what time we're finishing, what I'm doing for that week, just so everyone's on the same page. So the next question is quite a good one. Have you applied for your visa? Have you got your visa? And how did it go? So yes, I got my visa on the 10th of March and I was so lucky that I had my appointment then and I was able to go for my appointment, because it was just before the coronavirus pandemic got all out of hand and crazy and everyone went into lockdown and things closed and everything. So I was very lucky. I went to London on the 10th of March to the American embassy and got my visa, and it was quite the experience. It was absolutely fine, like nothing to be nervous about for a visa appointment at all, but it was just very crazy because there was so much security. Like you have to go through bag checks and body checks and you have to show your phone. There were men with like giant rifles stood outside the embassy. Yeah, it was just a bit there was a lot of security and that was a bit daunting, but the actual experience was absolutely fine. You just waited for your number to be called, you went into a little booth, they asked you a couple of questions, And then they were like, okay, your visa's been approved, it'll be there and it'll be with you within 3 to 5 working days. And then you go home. So it was really quick, really easy. The only like scary part was the security. How many kids will you be looking after and what are their ages? I'm going to be looking after 4 beautiful, beautiful children. They are 5, 3 and 1-year-old twins who are going to be 2 on the 27th of June. So yeah, and I love them all dearly already and I cannot wait to give them all big squishes when I meet them finally. Next question is, do your host family have any pets? So yes, my family have a dog called Maple. It's a Labradoodle. It's the cutest dog ever. And I'm really happy that my host family have a dog because I really want a dog here, but I don't have one. So I'm so happy my host family have a dog. How are you feeling about leaving later than planned? I'm feeling okay about it. I think with all this going on, I wouldn't have wanted to leave on Monday or Friday or in May because I feel like the longer I'm over there with coronavirus being a big deal, the more time is wasted, if you know what I mean. So I'd rather be here at home, safe, know that my mum is safe and everything, and then go over to the States when it is deemed safe and everything's kind of as okay as it can be. So, you know, I'm okay about it, but obviously it is sad and disappointing at the same time. But I'll get over there and that's all that matters, and the fact that I'm going over there is what is getting me through this lockdown and this quarantine. Just knowing that I'm going and having an amazing experience after is keeping me sane. Next question is, are you nervous about leaving home? So I'm a little bit nervous. I'm ready to go. Like, I am prepared and I'm emotionally prepared, I'm physically prepared, I'm ready to go. I'm a little bit nervous. The thing I'm most nervous about is the time when I have to say goodbye. So when the time I'm giving my mum a hug and leaving the house to go to the airport, that is the part I'm most nervous about. But everything kind of after that I'm not too nervous about because I don't really get homesick and I've wanted this for so long and I'm so ready for it and I'm so excited that, you know, I'm not nervous to be going there. I'm just nervous about the saying goodbye part because that is going to be difficult. Another question is, have you ever been to the US? No, this is my first time going to America. I've wanted to go for as long as I can remember. It's always been my dream place to travel to, and I'm going to live there, so I am so excited. But yeah, it's my first time and I'm buzzing about it. How long do you want to stay as an au pair? So I am planning on staying for 2 years. I want to extend. Because of the coronavirus situation, I have made my mind up that I do want to extend for another year so that I have another year to be able to explore a bit more than I probably will be able to in my first year. So yes, I would like to stay over there for 2 years. Another question is, why did you choose America for your au pair year? So like I said in the previous question, America has been my dream for so long. I've always wanted to experience America, but not just travel America, but live there. Like, I've always wanted to live there. So that is why I chose to become an au pair, because it means living there and being immersed in the culture as well as being able to travel and do all the fun stuff. But I'll actually be living American life, and that's my dream. So that is why I chose America. How and when did you decide that your host family were the perfect family for you? So I actually knew from the first Skype call. The first Skype call was just with my host mum, and I just got on with her so well and I just really liked her vibe. And then the second Skype call was with the whole family, and I just knew 100% there and then that I wanted to match with this family. But they were only the second family that I spoke to, and I'd only been in the matching process for a week, so I was like, is this a bit too soon? So I spoke to them a few times before matching with them, but I genuinely just knew from the first Skype call, because of just the feeling I got and the vibe I got from my host mum was just what I was looking for, and yeah, just knew it straight away. and I'm so happy that I matched with them in the end because I love them so much. A bog standard question, why did you choose to become an au pair? So I chose to become an au pair because I love working with children. It's my passion. I just find it the most rewarding job ever. Also, like I said previously, I've always wanted to immerse myself in American culture, live an American lifestyle, and also explore America, and being an au pair allows me to do all of that while working my dream job. So it was just a no-brainer, really. It gives me everything I've ever wanted in life. It fulfills dreams and bucket list goals, and it was just something I've wanted to do for a long time. What questions did you ask host families? So I have actually done a whole video on questions that I asked host families, and I will link that video also down below. All my au pair videos are linked down below, so go and check them out if you haven't already. But I asked loads of questions because you need to know everything about the family in order to be able to know if they are right for you and if they're providing kind of what you want. But just things like, what do the kids like? What's your routine? What's the neighbourhood like? What things do you like doing in your spare time as a family? Focus on asking about the kids first, because obviously that is the main priority. You are going over there to look after the kids, so ask about the kids loads, ask about the family, ask anything you think is important to you, because you need to know as much as you possibly can about the family, because it's a big decision. I've said this in my video about asking questions. What countries have you travelled to in the past? So this is actually my first time travelling. I've been on holidays to Greece and Spain and all that kind of thing with my family, but I've never actually been to a country to travel for more than like 7 days, not in a hotel kind of thing. So this is the first kind of travelling experience I'm going to have, which is so exciting. But I'm hoping to continue my travelling experiences after America as well. Which leads me on to my last question, which is, what are your plans after America? So I am planning on continuing to travel. I want to experience as much of the world as I can while I'm young. I want to be able to look back on my life and say, I visited this place and I did this and I did that. And I want to have stories to tell my family when I'm older, my kids, everything. Like, I want to have memories and experiences, and I want to experience loads of different cultures and countries and everything. Like, I just want to explore the world, because I'm probably going to catch the travel bug and that'll be it. I'll be gone. I'll be all over the world. So there we go. I have answered all the questions I received on Instagram. Thank you so much if you asked me a question, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below if you want to follow my au pair journey, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.